A whole bottle. One a day for 10 straight days. This is iron, sir. And you're going to take this out of the bottle only at night. On the third day, what this man told me on the third day of taking the third bottle, I have not heard from any one of you who have taken all the compounds for a disease. This man was ramping and raving. Look, the man didn't know what to tell me, brought all his friends together to come and buy this medicine that I gave him. So it was until 3 years later, I want to know why this man was rapping and raving and giving me all these praises, because I gave him only iron. When I go back and do my homework again, review my papers and my notes, I forgot that iron, the lack of, deficient of, causes 40 manifestation of disease, because the body begins to lose energy. The immune system begins to give way. There is no oxygen going to the brain now because iron is low. And it is iron that conveys oxygen to our brain. I said, oh God. That's why we wrinkle so young? Is that why we begin to lose energy and begin to walk over a little bit? We don't walk straight no more. You see, we don't notice when we're doing this until we're way down here, you know? But we gradually bend because iron has dropped below that level that the body desires to be. Iron has been omitted from our diet for 500 years. When all of you that came to see me, I would recommend that you take 2 tablespoons 3 times a day. And even the 2 tablespoons 3 times a day, you feel, hey, I'm back alive. But look what I'm doing. I'm only giving you that which is going to be consumed in that day. So this man showed me how deficient we are in iron. And from that day onwards, I told my wife, I said, Ma, whenever someone asks for a treatment, please tell them the importance of iron. And if they could afford it, to spend that other money, which is about $200, but what you're going to receive is more than you're going to be able to convey to your friends that you feel. Why? Because when I recommend 2 tablespoons 3 times a day, that is the iron that you would have used up in that day. But then you go back down again, you got to take some more again and take some more, and you go back up. I understood why this man told me on the third day he was only sleeping 2 hours. And he had all this energy. And that he was having sex again. The man was 78. And he was happy. That's long before Viagra. So what was happening? The man was replenishing the reservoir. Say the reservoir is from the tip of this mic down to this Bible. Our reservoir of iron is way down here. So when I give you 2 tablespoons, this is going to be consumed in 1 day. But if I give you a bottle a day for 10 days, you are raising now the level of the reservoir. So by the time you get up here, all you have to take now is what? 2 tablespoons 3 times a day, because the reservoir is high. I figured that one out, and I've been doing that ever since. So I'm saying that to you, brothers and sisters. If you have that, you know, that backache when you wake up in the morning and all the other stuff, when you buy a bottle of Maya, yes, it may cost you $25, but I tell you what you're going to receive for $25, you would not receive for $375 anyplace else. It is iron fluorine, not ferrous sulfate. It is electrical. It is made from the finest earth from the tropics. The salve, well, what could I say about the salve? I named the salve the Eva salve. Why Eva? Eva Britt, Washington, D.C. Eva was in a wheelchair, stiff. She was stiff. She could walk. She was in a chair, laying down. For 28 years, from age 12 till age 40. I began giving her the compounds internally. I began to put the salve on her joints. Rheumatoid arthritis. At the ending of 3 months, Eva said that her joints was paining her exactly the same way they pained her when she was going into the disease. So she knew something was happening. 1 year later, Eva got out that chair and was walking completely. It was a year, but she's walking now. And she went back to school and got a law degree. I named the salve after her. So Eva said one day to me, Dr. Sebi, now that I could stand up in front of the mirror and see myself, she said, I took the salve and I put it on a cyst that I had on my breast, and in 14 days it was gone. Another woman called in and asked, what do you have for hemorrhoids? I said, I don't have anything for hemorrhoids. She said, your salve. I said, well, how do you know? I put in my hemorrhoid, the pain was gone. And it went right back up. And it's been 10 days now, I have no problem. A dentist called and asked, what do you have for mouth lesions? I said, nothing. Yes, you do. I put your salve in my patient's mouth. Mouth lesion disappear in 24 hours. Try it and you see. That salve. Why these herbs work? Because of a simple thing. Knowing the plants that God made. The last one is the hair food. This hair food is made from a plant from the forest of Honduras.